Go Raiders, baby! Raiders! O-Town, baby! That's right!
My dad actually took me to a Raider game, and I saw these fans with face paint and shoulder pads and spikes, and I had the time of my life. To me, it was better than Disneyland. And from there, I said, hey, Dad, I want to go again, but with face paint. So since about 6, 7 years old, I have gone to every single Raider game with face paint. Just from the beginning, we knew that for the Raiders to stay in Oakland, there needed to be fan support, and there also needed to be community support, meaning people who aren't Raider fans, they needed to know that there was an incentive to keep the Raiders. So we need to get two people on board, the fans and the community. What I hope to gain from this lawsuit is to show the National Football League, all pro sports leagues, that you can't take advantage of cities like Oakland. Because what sports teams like the NFL are doing is they're telling cities like Oakland, we're going to agree to attempt to keep the team here. You're going to spend millions of dollars. We're not going to spend anything, and then we're going to leave and take our team elsewhere. Well, that's not right. If the city's going to spend money and put skin in the game to keep a team in the city, then the NFL and the Raiders also need to spend money equally, because when you start putting money and putting skin in the game, it's not so easy to just pack up and leave, because you're putting equity into building a stadium. You're going to start thinking twice, well, I put money in here being the city, maybe I shouldn't leave quite yet. And hopefully this lawsuit is going to teach and show that multi-billion-dollar industries just can't take advantage of municipalities like Oakland. I ask all fans, can the Raiders do anything to you? Because some people say no, like the Raiders can't do anything to me, and they're almost putting the Raiders in the same category that you would put your unconditional support, like you do to your spouse, like you do to God, and now they're putting the Raiders in that same category. Like the Raiders cannot do anything to them. That means the Raiders don't return that loyalty back to them that they gave to them, that the fans gave to the Raiders. I don't agree with that. I don't like it. People are going to do whatever they want. But it kind of also shows this false sense of, we're the Raiders and we can do whatever we want because they're going to follow us no matter what. It's almost cult-like. And to me, it's a big turnoff. And because it's cult-like, that's what's making it a little bit easier for me not to follow them in depth like I used to. I miss family. I miss meeting people. There's people that, because of the Raiders, have become like family. And not having the Raiders, not having that community pride, not having that civic pride, miss it dearly. My life has changed. But the Raiders are not bigger than my morals. They're not bigger than my values. I don't expound those values of taking advantage of your taxpayers, taking advantage of your community, not giving back to your fans in that community. I called him every single name in the book, and none of it was nice. He's going anywhere that's going to give him a handout where he doesn't have to put in any of the work. Here in the Bay Area, through 0-10 seasons, we only had, 2 winning seasons in the last 12 years, 14 years, however long it is. And he expects the undying loyalty, but doesn't give back to the community. You can go to hell. I'm not going to follow you wherever you go.